Save your time and save your hair on your bear. Thinking what course I should take. Should I take this one or should I take that one? Thousands of free courses laying there, a little bit overwhelming. These 5 tips will help you. Make sure you comment, like and subscribe, and check my book out if you like fantasy adventures. Let's be sure. When I decided to start learning 3D, I was overwhelmed. I am the person who doesn't like long-term decisions. I'm very fast-paced and I don't like thinking what course I should take. I've enrolled in a bunch of courses that were free, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to figure out that later. But when I started to try and learn Blender in that courses, I realized that they were absolutely useless. I'm doing this video in order to help you, because I feel it's very important to have these 5 tips in mind when selecting your first Blender course. So let's get into those 5 tips that will help you to interject yourself in the world of 3D. Tip number 1, always look at the date of the course. First tip is probably the most important one, I think, personally, because it screwed up me as a beginner pretty bad. It wasted a lot of my time. When you are selecting your course, always check the date when it was recorded or updated. What happened is that, for example, Udemy.com has a lot of Blender courses for free, and I'm like, wow, cool, and this is for beginners, and this is for beginners, and I just enroll in all of them, as I said. I'm like, oh my god, I don't have this, or I don't have this, or actually my Blender interface looks different from the guy. Am I wrong, or what's going on? Being a complete beginner, I did not know that a lot of them have recorded those courses on older versions of Blender. For example, the person who was recording his lessons did it on the version of Blender 2.79 and you are using 2.82a, which is the current version now, then it's not going to work for you because the interface is going to be different. Not all the Blender versions have different type of interface, or because they don't change the interface in each version. In my opinion, it is extremely important that you start learning 3D on the lessons that are up to date. The lessons should be recorded on up-to-date software. It is very important. It will save you time. Subscribe for other videos that are very useful. No, that's not ASMR. I'm just whispering. Tip number 2, not 4, go away. Second, language. So if you are looking at the courses on some kind of aggregators, again, like something like Udemy.com, where basically almost everyone can be a teacher and they can upload their lessons in there. Make sure you are looking at the language of the course, because some of them are in Arabic, some of them are in Russian, some of them are in Spanish. You check that before you enroll. Tip number 3, oops. Tip number 3 is credentials. Well, this one is easy, right? You are investing your time and your money. Even if you're taking your free course, you are still investing your money. You know why? Because you're investing your time, and during that time you could have been working another job making money, but you're not. You're learning 3D. Make sure you're checking the instructor or the company who produced the lesson on social media like Twitter or Instagram, or maybe they have a YouTube channel, or just simply type a name in the Google search and see what comes up. I wouldn't be spending too much time on it. Just check their work, if you like it or not, how long they have been in the industry. That probably will help you to make your decision. Quick reminder, I'm posting every Tuesday, so tune in for useful videos. Tip number 4 is a cool tip. Tip number 4, always check for the free version first before getting to a paid course. Nowadays, almost every company or every instructor has the free version course, which is kind of like a cut-out version of his paid course, or sometimes there are separate courses depending on different type of knowledge that they give in there. In most cases, why people make the free course is because they try and get you to buy the paid one at some point. So why not to enroll in the paid course right away? It's very simple. Even if you like the paid version better, you want to make sure you like the instructor, because sometimes not a match. Also, you want to check if the layout of the course is structured properly and how you liked it. If they provide materials for the lesson, if you can watch their lessons offline as well if you don't have internet connection, the quality of the recording, on what software they're recording. So in that free course, plus or minus, you will have a good understanding of what you're going to get in the paid one. I don't tell you to be going with a free course. I just want you to check the free one first to make a decision if you want to buy the paid one from that company. Tip number 5, that's the one. Know yourself. What is it? Do you learn better by reading, or maybe by writing, or maybe watching Netflix? No kidding. When you will be like looking at the intro or looking at the structure of the lessons. For example, personally, I like short lessons. I prefer to watch a bunch of lessons that are short than watching one lesson that is 30 minutes long, because I lose my concentration, my attention goes somewhere to the never lands, and it's basically useless for me. Check the structure and you know about yourself, right? What is better for you? That's gonna make the process of learning 3D better for you. That was the video. I tried to make it as short as possible. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And if you like fantasy adventures, check it out.